All right, Libra. Libra! I don't know why I just yelled for you. Libra! Libra, hi, welcome. Welcome to your weekly reading that's also timeless. It's Super Windy Saturdays, which means I read for you, Libra, every Saturday. I am here to read for your highest good and your highest outcome. As an act of service to you, my dear friends, I am solely interested in raising the vibration of humanity and raising the vibration of your planet. The vibration of the planet. Excuse me. I'm a little clunky today. Imagine that. Anyway, Libra, that is my sole intention. So please stick around if you are interested in that. We're going to take 3 cards of general energy using this Baroque Tarot. And we will be clarifying using the Magic Seer Tarot, which is a Rider-Waite Smith deck, basically. It's borderless is the main difference. And then we'll get 3 cards of potential outcome with the Baroque Tarot once more. Libra, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Hi. How's it going? Excited you all are here. Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully I can bring something of value to you at this time. Let's get into it. We're kicking it off with the 7 of Cups. Options. Options abound. We've got the 2 of Wands. Yeah, you've got a new vision in mind. Definitely. And we have the Devil. Yes, binding energy here. This is earth energy. This is all about the emphasis of the material over the spirit. So the 4 elements of earth over the spiritual 5th element, so to speak. Can also speak to addictions, can speak to binding energy, anything that you're stuck or fixated on, basically. Underlying the deck is the Hermit. I think what's going on here is that there's been a period of introspection, Libra, regarding something you've been stuck on. Specifically regarding something you've been stuck on. You've basically done a lot of work and gone through it. You've sort of gone through that whole process and recognized the fact that you have the whole world at your fingertips. You know, you're ready to move into the next chapter of your life. You feel like you've got the world in the palm of your hands, and you're spoiled for choice here. You found a great sense of liberty in releasing this burden that had bound you previously. And that can take lots of forms, of course. It could be physical addictions or things of that nature. It could even be states of mind. It could be idealistic states of mind. Maybe you're bound to like a political ideology or religious ideology, something like that, that's stuck you in a lot of ways. Maybe you've been able to release that, which is really interesting. It's quite possible. Now, before I even look at what this is that flipped over, we are clarifying the 7 of Cups for you, Libra. Let's get right into it. We're clarifying the card that is demonstrating how you've got these options available to you. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is fear of being left out in the cold. This is a fear of not being able to. It's like a fear of being unsafe. You know, it's material lack. So. I think you're releasing this fear of material lack. We have the 2 of Wands again. So the 2 of Wands is out twice right away. There is definitely a clear notion that you have the world in the palm of your hands. Basically, the options you have available to you is the recognition that you could literally go anywhere and do anything. All right? The Hierophant came out here, and I was speaking about ideologies and things. The Hierophant is a card of traditions, institutions, and really a strong sense of traditionalism. So for some of you, again, you may be releasing something of like a sense of authority that you had previously held in the sense of a traditional belief. Again, could be religious, could be political, it could be a lot of things, but it can also represent marriages, like the institution of marriage. And so for some of you, it's like maybe you're changing your perspective on that, on a relationship. I don't really know. Nothing here is indicating anything about a relationship just yet, but could be something like that. We have the Tower on the bottom. This is about a rapid change. You know, lightning is striking the tower and knocking the top of the tower off. Now, the tower's foundation is still intact. So something established is being reformatted in a dramatic way. It doesn't mean the whole thing is going away. It means that the way that you go about it, or certain degrees of established ideologies or notions, are being removed, which is liberating you. It's actually freeing you. Dare I say, it's bringing something back into balance, Libra. Imagine that. Libra, your card is justice, by the way. You're all about balance, of course, and equity and fairness. Now we're clarifying the Two of Wands, and we had 3 cards pop, so we're going to get right into it. Now, this isn't looking so fun. Remember I just said we don't have anything indicating it has anything to do with relationships? Well, here they are. We have the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. The liberty that you're finding, I think, is coming through some kind of separation or breakup, perhaps. The 3 of Swords is a card of heartache. It's a card of disappointment, of heartache and emotional pain. The 9 of Swords is a card of anguish. It's a card of mental anguish, being stuck up in your head, nightmare energy. This is being deeply troubled. And this card, the 2 of Cups, is about soulmates, partnerships. These two are working together, not only filling each other's cups, but also, establishing something that they can then work together on a project, right? The 2 of Cups is really an ideal couple, is what that's representing, or the notion of one. The moon underlies the deck. This is about your deepest, your hopes, your fears, your deepest desires, and truly like your inner world. This is the feminine, the inner feminine of your, it's kind of redundant language I'm using, the inner feminine of your inner world. Allow myself to introduce myself. Yes, I'm being redundant today. This is Cancerian energy as well, by the way. So, regarding that Hierophant, it's like for some of you, you're having to rethink the way that you think about a relationship because something's coming to an end, perhaps. The 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, that's a lot of heartbreak. That's a lot of painful energy. Now, I don't see a clearly defined ending. The Tower that we talked about, again, it's reducing something to the foundation. It's not destroying it completely. So you may have to, for some of you, you may be reframing or reformatting an established relationship. But it's definitely touching you in the feels. It's definitely getting at your fears in a lot of ways. Certainly, right? If you have an established relationship and you're sort of having to reformat it, it could be could be something that's quite painful and difficult, and you may have a tendency to want to grab onto it, right? Let's get into clarifying this Devil card. This is Capricorn energy specifically, by the way. Taurus is, or the Hierophant is Taurus specifically. So we've got those out on the deck, and then of course the underlying energy of Cancer earlier. So take that as it resonates. Depends on your circumstances, of course, Libra. I don't really know. You'll know who you're dealing with if this is resonating at this point. You'll know. So maybe those signs don't have anything to do with it. I'm not sure. But let's get into it here. Regarding the Devil, one more shuffle. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Wands. These both popped up right. So we got the Knight of Cups. This is about proceeding with emotional maturity in your life. We have the 3 of Wands. The mind, the heart, and the spirit. It's like the 3 aspects, the trinity of your consciousness is moving you to a faraway land. This is about willingness to travel in a sense too. You're dreaming of a faraway land. The 2 of Wands, you've got the globe in your hand. The 3 of Wands, you're looking off into the distance at these mountains that are way out there. Basically, I think what this is saying is you're fully equipped to move forward. You've gained some emotional maturity and you're ready to move forward with potentially a new offer of love that you might be presenting to somebody else, or they might be presenting to you, but it's mature. The Knight is not it's not hasty. It's not an immature energy. This is a pretty mature energy here. Something you're equipped for. We have the Emperor. Okay, this is Aries energy. This is also, of course, an Emperor. The Emperor embodies the energy of all 4 kings. This is a very mature masculine energy, okay? Embodying all four of those energies, of course. Also, one that is very persistent in obtaining their manifestations, persistent in the sense that they put their energy into it, they put their work into it. They don't just sit on the couch and dream about it, they put their work into it. Some of you maybe are being approached by an emperor type. Underlying is the devil. We're clarifying the devil with the devil. So, okay, so take it as it resonates. Now, what we have here is Aries energy and Capricorn energy. We have some kind of emotional offer coming in, and we have that Three of Wands, which is a far away, it's like a passion that lies off in the distance, it's creating a portal. Again, like your mind, so your intellect, your heart, your emotional space, and your spirit is all aligned and taking you to this new direction. Some of you are maybe looking at or towards an Aries. Some of you might actually be looking at or towards a Capricorn. I do think, though, regardless, one of the things that's going on here is you are bound to something, and that's being released. That Two of Wands and Three of Wands energy, those are all energies of like looking forward and into the distance and like preparing to go. Your passion is redirected elsewhere, in other words. So if you're in a relationship, again, you're stuck in that energy of like a bound energy within a relationship context, it's like something is encouraging you to move forward, to move away from that, really. And it could even be something that you're involved in a marriage, or maybe engagement. Maybe maybe that's part of it too. It's like, this Hierophant energy here. It's like maybe you're getting ready to make that institutional leap, and you're having hesitation. Some of you are having hesitation or reluctance about it. That's okay. You have options available to you. It's not. You're really not ultimately obligated to another human soul. If you feel it's wrong, if it's not for your highest good, if it's not for their highest good, there's nothing wrong with backing out of that. Even in the 11th hour, you have to do what's right. You have to listen to your heart, Libra. If it's not right, it's not right. So listen to your heart on this. Now this is too many cards to take. Is it? It's three. We're gonna do 3 cards of potential outcome. Here are the 3 cards. They did pop out upright, so we're gonna read them, and they are gorgeous. Don't you want to know what it is? Okay. Underlying energy is the Nine of Wands. This is interesting. This is persisting in your manifestation. So something is nearly here. The Nine of Wands is a beautiful card. This is you're holding fast to something, and it is on the way. Now, our 3 cards of potential outcome for you. Kicking it off with the Ace of Cups. This is a new offer of love. This is a new emotional offer, a big, significant, huge offer. This is dovetailed with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a mature offer as well. So something coming in for you is going to be real. It's going to be real. It's going to be mature. We have the Lover, I just gave it away. We have the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. The Ace of Swords is about truth revealed through clear communication. So something's going to be made apparent. Something's going to be made obvious. And then we have the Lovers. This is Gemini. Gemini energy. This is also, of course, soulmates. This is about true love. This is about real stuff. All right. This is real stuff. The Two of Cups and the Lovers is like, that's soulmate energy. So whatever partnership you may have had, like a false soulmate or a false twin flame or a false partner, maybe something needs to be revised, looked at, brought to its foundation and restructured, or it could be a brand new thing coming in. The question to ask yourself is, the circumstance that I'm in, have I learned the lessons that I need to learn? And what are those lessons? Is it a lesson of being willing to let go of something that I'm afraid to let go of? Or is it a lesson of persisting in something that I need to persist in? Libra, I think you're going to know the answer to that ultimately. Looks like you have a lot of soul searching to do here, but there is an encouragement from the universe to pay attention to really confront it, to look it dead on and say, what is it that I really want? Is this circumstance the circumstance that I want to be in? Or do I want to move on into that faraway land? Am I ready to take a leap of faith and maybe pursue a new journey? Am I ready to go on a new fool's journey? What is it about this reading? It's like the Hierophant and the devil out together the way they are, it's like expectations from other people being imposed on you in a sense. It's like it has this vibe of like a sense of obligation that I have. It's not resonating with my heart and soul, but I feel obligated, right? And if that is your story, Libra, I would just strongly encourage you to not let that sense of obligation block you from where your true calling lies. This is a time and season in life for everybody to really get in touch with your deepest heart's desire and understand that pursuing your authentic life's purpose is what it's all about, and it always has been. You at your best as your best version of yourself is the one that serves humanity the most. You're able to love other people more authentically. You're able to serve other people more authentically. And that is the key to all this. So don't compromise on like what your truest, highest calling is meant to be, Libra. And astrologically, we're going into a season right now. I'm a terrible amateur astrologer. I would recommend the Leo King on YouTube. He just put a video out for Leo season, new moon in Leo. And he gets into lots of things going on. Jupiter is about to go retrograde or has gone retrograde and yada, yada, yada. Flyover message here that I was actually reading on this for other signs and not really knowing what was going on because I'm, again, a terrible astrologer. A call for authenticity and to get to the core of your desires is like the name of the game right now for the whole collective. So Libra, no pressure or anything, but you've got some big decisions to make, I think, and I wish you the best of luck with this energy. I hope that you really tune in and honor your deepest heart's desire in this season. If this resonated and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Please consider hitting the like button. And more than all of that, most importantly, best of luck with this energy. Again, have a beautiful week, and don't be afraid to make the bold moves, Libra, because something huge is coming for you. Something beautiful is coming for you. And with that, have a beautiful week. I'll see you next time.